Hi guys, hang out with me for a minute while I do my YouTube video for the week of June 20th. So if you'll just hang on for 1 second while I get to go live. Here we go, kids. Happy Saturday to you. Shall we? And there goes Jameson snoring. Okay, so let me copy this link and get it going. Shut up, Jameson, with your snoring. Hi guys, welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma. Let's do your reading for the week of June 20th for Sagittarius. So, hi Sagittarius, how are you doing? Welcome to Mercury retrograde. This is the season to watch your six, so to speak. I just told somebody, keep your head on a swivel and watch your six. She goes, what's a six? I was like, well, anyways, let's take a look and see what's going on for you guys, dear Sagittarius. Start out with the Dragon Tarot and give you a general reading real quickly. Thank you, Beth. Nice to see you. So for those of you that are on my other social media platforms, come on to my YouTube and you have an opportunity to see all the cards in play on Karma on Deck there, so you can see the picture-in-picture and see the cards. So I'll try to hold them up for you as we go. First thing that comes up is Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords energy is typically all about having that letting go feeling or walking away from things that don't serve you. Hi, Cinnamon. So yeah, I'm seeing this as the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is there's a dead tree behind her and there's a sword, which means it's a decision. So we have here the Ace of Swords, which is all about like making big decisions. So Sagittarius, you're seeing yourself being more emotional than you had been in the past. And what I mean by that is not necessarily that you're emotional angry, but just that emotions are bubbling up to the surface and you're just feeling them. They're just huge and they're big. You have the Death card, which is change. So the Death card is all about like birth, renewal, walking away from something, walking into something else. So the Death card could definitely mean that you're having a, that could be a makeup, a breakup. What is Mercury all about right now anyways? Which Mercury brings up old past stuff. Mercury drags up the old exes that pop up out of nowhere. There's also the makeups, the breakups. I'm getting texts and phone calls right and left with all about the whole energy that's, you know, that's like, fuck it, we're not doing this. Or it's like, fuck it, I mean it. Like in either direction that it goes, Mercury really dredges up all of those sensations. We're also seeing the Nine of Wands, and that's all about building a foundation. Like, so you don't have the Tower card yet. I'm feeling as if there might be some of that going on for Sagittarius right now, where the tree is being shaken and things are starting to really feel as if they're rocking the foundation. We're also seeing the Nine of Wands. Like I said, that's all about your house, your home, building your foundation. Sagittarius is really looking at their money right now. Four of Coins, which is all about like, how am I going to pull this money into my household? You also have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is six of one, half dozen of the other, sitting on the fence, not quite knowing which direction you want to go. Now, the Two of Wands can sometimes be you sitting in between two different people's energy. And what I mean by that is you may have a devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other, trying to decide, you know, which direction or what kind of information you want to pull into that energy. You have the Hierophant, so Sagittarius is doing a lot of learning and education and making sure they have the data that they need. You also have the Emperor for Sagittarius, which is leadership. So what I mean by leadership, so to speak, is that so Emperor is a taking, right? Emperor is going out to get it. Empress is receiving, like a magnet. So right now Sagittarius is all about going out and getting what they want. There's also the Temperance card. Temperance is all about balance. So for you, this past week, right, was all about like overwhelming energy, too much on your plate, not sure which direction you want to go. Hi, Matt. It's all about Seven of Wands. So it's the batting cage. There's so much going on, you're not quite sure which direction to give your energy. So you're just kind of playing with that. You also have the Justice card and the Temperance. So Sagittarius, are you finding yourself to be extra judgmental lately? Now, judgment and judgmental are two different energies. So we do have the Justice card. And so I would hazard to say that that's in play because you're signing paperwork, you're paying attention to the small details. You also have the three-headed dragon. So for Sagittarius, we have snappy attitude because I also have the Page of Swords. So when you combine the Knight of Cups with the Page of Swords, this one here is attitude. So what I mean by attitude is it's you having this is the smart mouth, the road rage, the PMS, the snappy behavior. So, and then the Knight of Cups is those overwhelming emotions bubbling to the surface to where you don't feel like you can handle it. The other thing that's disturbing for Sagittarius this upcoming week, and this may be the energy that you're coming from, is the three-headed dragon. So you're definitely feeling like things are coming to a head and things are coming to a boil, right? And so you're definitely feeling as if things are coming to a head. So if there's tempers boiling, if there's things going on where you're feeling as if the pot's going to boil over, do the things that's necessary for you to recalibrate, so to speak. Holly Hope and I talk about bath time, salt baths, spirit baths being our structure, our way to recalibrate and get back grounded. But you have a lot of things coming up for money right now. It's all about like 3 of coins and then the 4 of coins, which is learning to get your money and working for your money. So Sagittarius is very much paying attention to their dollars and cents. The only thing that I can see about all of that that's terrible is these emotions are just getting a little bit too much for you to handle, and you're starting to become reactive. Now, what happens when you're reactive like that is you start lashing out at people. So try and do what's good for you. I'm kind of feeling like this is past energy moving forward and you're kind of sick of it. But let's do your Sagittarius moon reading for those of you that are Sagittarius moon. Let's see what you're looking like emotionally in your relationships, that's your friends, lovers, spouse, partner, etc. So let's take a look and see. Now, this isn't necessarily your love or relationship. That's for your one-on-one reading. Get you your karma on deck. Get you your one-on-one to decipher your other emotions. Let's take a look and see what's going on for Sagittarius moon. First thing that comes up is Ace of Pentacles. Possibly some travel for you. You have the Chariot card, so you might be going somewhere. You do have the Tower card, 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So if you're spending a lot of time on social media, or for those of you that are doing the X stalking or peeking on social media so that you can see what they're up to, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Oftentimes we don't want to reach out, but we definitely want to snoop a little bit and see what's going on. I also see the Tower card for Sagittarius. So things are definitely changing for you as we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune doesn't always necessarily mean fate. It just means things are shifting, things are changing. When it comes to relationships for Sagittarius, I am getting the Tower card, which means that even though those emotions are bubbling up, you're not letting other people see that these emotions are under the surface and you're feeling a little bit crazy and just like out of control. Definitely feeling a sensation of watching and waiting. We have the 3 of Wands here, and the 3 of Wands is all about, she's on a cliff watching for the ship to come in. So Sagittarius is very much collecting data and watching people right now. You have the Emperor too, and the Temperance. So the 2 cards that were congruent between the sun sign, general spread, and the moon reading and emotions and relationship. You have the Emperor, and you also have the Temperance card. So those recommendations are for you, Sagittarius. It's time for you to go out and get the things that you need, because Sagittarius is showing us the Emperor card, and the Emperor is all about going and getting it and taking leadership. We're also seeing the Temperance card, which is about balance. So your biggest energy that I'm seeing for you is all about balance. The other notice too is the Knight of Swords. So watch your mouth, Sagittarius. Be kind if you can. It's just not worth it to pull the trigger sometimes on some of these things that are rolling through our head when our fuse is short. So be cautious, be careful of that. You also have the 5 of Cups. Sagittarius just wants to drag things back to the way they used to be and doesn't want to have to deal with this new changing energy. I will say this about Sagittarius. You do have the 5 of Pentacles, and this card represents hope. Sagittarius is having a hard time retaining hope. Whatever travel is going on for you this week, this coming month or this coming week is going to be good for you, because you're really feeling as if you don't have an outlet, you're going to break. Because we do have the Tower card emotionally. So this is a deeper emotional set than you've been noticing, or that you're letting people know. So even if you're snapping just a little bit, then the water runs a little deeper than you've been letting people know. So self-care, guys, that's what the call of the day is for you. It has to do with making sure you're taking care of you. You can't serve from an empty cup, right? Let's pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients and see what your message is for this week. Hello, Moxie. What's up, my baby girl? And let's pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients. So for those of you on my other social media platforms, please come find me on Karma on Deck on YouTube, and you can take a look at all the cards on here and see what they look like in the spread and in its entirety instead of me just explaining it to you. So like, subscribe, and share. Tell me how you're feeling, what you're feeling your reading went, and book your one-on-one, karmaondeck.com. So here is your card for the week, Pendulum. So obviously there is a lot of emotions going on for you that are regarding decision making. So Sagittarius has some decisions on the table and you don't like change, or at least right now you're not feeling as if you like the changes that are happening around you. So Pendulum is decision, and Pendulum usually recommends that you gather data, and that was part of the Hermit card that was going on for you. So in order to make good decisions, you are having the Pendulum. So if you need a third party, if you want a tarot reading to start pulling some data for you so you can get a good look at where things are going, maybe check out your astrological chart or tune in to either Spiritual Bodybuilder, Sun Soul Astrology, tune into me. Just kind of get a plug in and see where this energy is taking you. Ask for some expert advice or get an opinion. So for right now, that's where you sit, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you on the flip side. Right after this, I am going to do the Capricorn reading. Yeah, data, she's saying. So yeah, I'm going to do the Capricorn directly after this. Love and light, guys. Be kind to one another and do what you got to do for you. Like I said, thank you for hanging out with me. Catch you on the flip side.